right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of UBM REACTS. Of course, I am your host, Gabe, and I'm just so happy to be here. Listen, we here. We are here with these reactions. Y'all have begged me to do reactions for a very long time. And I just decided, why not? I mean, there's so much foolishness going on. I can't even begin to address them in short form style content. So um I have so many people sending me so many different things between all the social media platforms. I said, you know what? Let me just begin to react to these videos. So I'm definitely excited about this, and I am hoping that you guys get some type of value out of these reactions. Of course, I'm going to react to all things dating, relationships, and a little bit of pop culture here and there. If you're new here, welcome. I discuss all things dating and relationships, and I'm really big on unifying or bridging the gap between Black men and Black women. And I am a dating advisor. So, any dating questions, thoughts on dating, you can always email me at Gabriel at Ultimate Black Man. And of course, you can find me at Ultimate Black Man on all platforms. Listen, I'm not going to waste any time. We're gonna hop right into it. And again, here we go. First episode, UBM Reacts. Let's get to it.
It's not. It's not. At some point, you're gonna realize that it's always best to just be alone. Because I've been married for about 7 years, and I don't even know if this is worth it. And not saying that there's anything necessarily wrong. There's nothing wrong, and that's the point. I don't even know why I'm upset. I'm just not thinking that I made the right decision. And I am a good man. I do. And that's not the point.
Wow.
The point is, it's you really do lose yourself. You lose your sense of individuality.
Oh my God.
You lose.
Cry me a river.
Peace. And this could be even to a good man. You're gonna lose something, and I don't think it's worth it.
Wow. So she says, even to a good man, you're going to lose something. All right, let's keep going.
I've always had a dream of getting out of my hometown, city, and moving on, moving forward. Life is supposed to be experience. We're supposed to be doing new things and traveling and all that, and I do all of them. But at some point, I don't know if I want to continue doing this every single day of my life. Always checking in with someone, always having to consider their feelings, always.
Wow.
It's always somebody else. You're never alone.
Wow. 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 Did y'all hear what that lady just said? She says that you always have to be considerate of someone else. And this is why this woman is in her car crying over her marriage. Not the fact the man not cheating, he's not hitting her, he's not taking care of his kids. He's doing everything right, and she's still crying. It's still not enough. And I'm gonna break down. There's a specific reason as to why she's doing this, and I'm gonna break this down towards the end, but let's just keep going.
You never have a moment to yourself. You never can do that. And I don't know, and there's gonna be some bitches out there that say, oh no, you should not. No, be fucking weird and not a real ass couple. But I really want girls to know, even if it's absolutely worth it, I don't think it is. Even if you found the most perfect man, it's not worth it. It's not.
This is pathetic.
It's always gonna be best to just be alone.
It's gonna be
And maybe that's why so many men tell older women they're gonna die alone and be so sad. I'm sad with a gray man. Like, I just, maybe it's just like not my personality. And like, I know girls are out there that like dying for like a relationship like mine. Like, he takes care of me, but like, I'm sorry, like you can't, like, I can't even really barely deal with myself and my own emotions. Imagine to know for such a short amount of time, because you're never gonna know that man like you think you do, and that's just not in a negative way. Like, I just don't think that just for me. And I'm tired of it, and I don't know what else to do, because this is like imagine living a fairy tale and it's nothing like you imagine it. You're living your literal fairy tale, and it's not what you want. It's not what you want. Even if you think that you want it, even if.
So she's living her dream life, and it's still not enough. Did y'all catch that? She said she's living a fairy tale, and it is still not enough. Okay.
It's exactly what you dreamed of. It's still just, I don't know.
Okay. First off, let me say I think this is probably the biggest loser I've seen all year. Let's start there. This lady is a complete dweeb. She's a complete loser. And I say that because who gets online crying about a good marriage? I know who, a damn fool. And I'm going to tell you what's going on here with this young lady. When I saw it and I began to kind of look into it and look at her, what's going on is she married this man out of desperation. She didn't really like this guy from jump. Okay. There's probably some pookie out there that she's head over heels for. And that's who she really wants to be with. She wants to be with that poopster. I will put my 401k that there's some no good Negro running around who wouldn't commit to her that she wanted to be with. And he wasn't paying her any mind, or she knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. So she quote unquote settled for this fella. And here's the thing. It takes a lot of maturity to be married. Now, I've never been married, but my parents were married for 30 plus years before my mom passed. And I have friends that have been married a while. And you talk to anyone who's been married a length of time, they'll tell you that marriage is work. And a lot of these girls, they get online and they look at these Instagram weddings, these Pinterest weddings. These women want the wedding and not the marriage, because that's where the real work begins. I actually did a video on that, where a lot of women are just simply lazy. They don't want to do anything when it comes to, working on a relationship, unless it's with a Pookie or Dusty. Now, they'll spend decades with losers and bums and no good Negroes. Men who cheat, got side pieces all across town, kids sprawled all around the globe. Those men get grace, they get empathy, they get time, they get the best of these type women here. But when it comes to a good man, this man is doing everything right. He's taking care of her, taking care of the home. She said it's a fairy tale marriage, and it's still not enough. It's still not enough. And that's just a telltale sign of someone who quote unquote settled. This is why a lot of men, stuff like this scares men. Now, marriage doesn't scare me. I think the benefits far outweigh the cons of a marriage. But it's stuff like this that scares me, and rightfully so. I mean, imagine you get with this woman and she holds all this resentment towards you. One day, you know, it boils over, everything hits the fan. She divorces you, take half everything. This man's a productive man, obviously. She's admitting it. He's a great guy. She gets tired of you, takes half your money, and so she can feel free and liberated. She'll take half your money, trick it off on Pookie, and once she gets out there and realizes she made a mistake, they always try and grovel back. Y'all remember that lady that was on TikTok that went viral? She said her friend left her husband because she didn't feel alive. The husband was devastated. They divorced. She goes out there, runs in behind some little dude she met right, while she was divorcing. He doesn't take her serious. The ex-husband gets remarried and has children, and now the ex-wife is mad. And this is going to be this lady here. This absolutely is going to be this woman here. I also think this is a case of mental illness. Notice these chicks spend so much time promoting therapy, right? Therapy. But what do I always tell you guys? Most of this therapy that a lot of these people are pushing, it is performative. It's performative. They don't go and get real help. This woman obviously has some type of mental issue, because there's no way you come online and complain about a good man unless something wrong with your mind. And you need to go down there and see the people. You need to go down there and see the people, get on you a little bit of medicine and talk through your issues. One last thing I do want to say. When you get married, and I'm not coming at this from a religious standpoint, but more so a spiritual standpoint. When you get married, you are making a covenant before God and between you and the person that you marry. And that's a very serious thing. That's why when people break the covenants, if you think about it, anybody who breaks their vows or breaks the covenant in their marriage, they always end up on the losing end. Have y'all realized that? People don't take marriage serious. People don't take dating and relationships serious. Who you marry is the most important decision you're ever going to make in your life. It's more important than, what college you go to, what job you're going to go to, like what career field you're going to go into, what job you go to, what city you move to. All those are important, right? But who you marry is single-handedly the most important decision you're going to make in your life, because not only does it affect you, it affects generations. And for her to have gotten it right and is still going to fumble it says a lot more about her than the husband. And the concerning thing to me was, when I looked at the comments, there are women in the comments co-signing it. I understand what you're going through, sister. I see why Oprah never married. Oprah's a billionaire. I get it. This is why I'm never going to get married. And being all weird. But here's the thing. The chickens always come home to roost. And I remember one time I had an older lady who used to run around saying all this stuff, call me during one of these big holidays, crying on the phone about how she's single. It's a game until it's no longer a game anymore. And I think this lady needs to, I don't even think therapy helps. I think she needs to see a psychiatrist. And I'm not even joking, because there's something wrong with someone. She's determined to sabotage this. Obviously. I hope that brother saw this, and I hope he levels up and gets someone who truly cares about him. This woman can't stand this man. This woman cannot stand this man. And fellas, y'all gotta get your vetting skills up to par. Because there were signs there that brother probably just ignored it. Stuff like this just don't come out of left field. It don't. Y'all gotta learn to start vetting these women properly. Like, for real. Don't get tricked by just the looks, the pretty smile, big booty. Like, y'all gotta start vetting. These women have character flaws, and they're not really good at hiding the character flaws. That's the thing. This is probably some of the saddest, most disgusting content I've seen in a while. And my heart goes out to her husband. I think this woman is extremely selfish. I think she's extremely inconsiderate to get online and cry about having to be considerate about another human, let alone your husband that you lay next to every night. Who need ops when the ops are laying right next to you? Who needs ops when you making love to the ops? Who needs ops when you got people like this in your life, close family and friends in your life? Who needs ops? Fellas, y'all have got to determine the character of these women before y'all get all serious with them. Recognize when these women are quote unquote settling for you. Okay, there were signs here. This brother just obviously missed them. And this lady, you know, if you're watching this, I know a lot of people are going to do content on this. You need to grow up. Sitting in the car crying like a loser because you don't like that man, but you married him anyway, and you're having a little bit of buyer's remorse. You're going to have some real buyer's remorse here in the future. You know, you're going to have a lot of buyer's remorse.
Meow, 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 meow.
And then, you know, you get real familiar with Butters the cat. My OG followers, y'all know who Butters is. Butters is back.
Meow, 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 meow.
And you'll be 50, 55 years old with a house full of cats.
Meow, 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 meow.
Taking them to the vet. Spending an obscene amount of money to keep them alive. Because they're going to be the only things that actually matter. And the only things that'll actually care for you in your older years. A lot of y'all young girls, y'all listen to this, and I'm going to wrap up with this. A lot of you young girls are making permanent, detrimental decisions to your life, and you won't be able to recover from
Meow,
it.
meow, meow, meow.
But the meow mix will be on sale. Buy one, get one.
Meow, 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 meow.
All right, y'all. That's the first episode of UBM Reacts. Let me give me some hand claps. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. How did I do for my first episode? Listen, I'm getting adjusted to being in the camera again. It's going to take some time. I got some new equipment coming, you know. I think my whole channel is going to be lit one day, you know. So get in on the ground floor, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the lives are going to be coming back, but I want to just get comfortable again, get in front of the camera, just putting out some good content for you guys to be able to go back and listen to, because lives can be kind of daunting to go back and listen to. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the content, hoping you guys are enjoying what I'm uploading. If so, be sure to share this with all of your friends and your families. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to follow me, Ultimate Black Man, on all platforms. And if you see anything that you'd like for me to react to, you can email me at gabrielbell@ultimateblackman.com. You also can just DM me. My DMs are always open. And just send me things you'd like for me to react to. Normally, I would do 3 reactions an episode, but this one was very impromptu, and I wanted to dedicate the whole episode to just addressing this crazy lady. Ladies, y'all down bad. Y'all down bad. Y'all are down bad. And y'all get on y'all fellow sisters when y'all see this. Too many women in the comment sections co-signing that stupid fool. It need to be some women in there cooking her and telling her you better save your marriage before it's too late. This is the type chick that makes, you know, her ex-husband's life a living hell because she's bitter. Because she made the wrong choice. So ladies, don't be bitter, be better. And as I always say, govern yourselves accordingly. And we'll see you on the next episode. Y'all take care.